Call First Republic at 718-380-0006 and eliminate the middleman.
Rajan is our loan officer from First Republic Mortgage Bankers.
Always a pleasure to be here with you.
I am so happy that you're here with me also. And we have even more on the ride home. We have a true success story on the line, a client of yours, Mr. Rajan, and his name is Horace. Horace, how are you this evening?
I'm doing fine.
You're doing fine?
Yeah.
That's good, and I'm happy that you're on with us this evening so you can tell us the true success that you had being a client at First Republic Mortgage Bankers and Rajan being your loan officer. Talk to me, Mr. Horace.
Well, I get to know about Rajan from listening to the radio program, which I listen to daily, and after a long while of thinking about what I've been hearing from First Republic, I figured I'd take a chance and try them.
Good.
Because what I wanted to do was to refinance, because what I had done, I did some transaction with another banker, and when the time comes for me to lock in my rate back, they want to lock me in back at 8.5%, and I figured it was too high.
Mm-hmm.
So I said I gotta give First Republic a bank. So I call and I get Rajan, and I was so blessed to get Rajan because Rajan is such a nice man.
Very, very true, and I'm happy that you found that out.
He walked me through every situation, every plan, every idea. He answered all my questions correctly. And I was convinced, and I signed the document, and I figured within about 3 weeks, I was totally on my way.
That is really great, Rajan. And let me ask you, did you hear about First Republic on Link Up Radio, this program?
Well, Link Up Radio is what I listen to, and that's where I learned it from,
Very, very good.
I learned, for years I've been listening to that, and I've been, wanted to try First Republic, but I was a little pessimistic, you know what I mean? So I eventually tried them, and I'm satisfied with the outcome.
As
a matter of fact, my check had just come, Rajan.
Oh, you got it. All right.
Yeah, I just came, man. I'm so happy for it. Thank you very much. You're a man of your word.
Very good. I'm very, very happy.
Yes. I want to say to everyone out there that anybody want to refinance or any kind of transaction on your house, talk to Rajan. Rajan is a good man. He's a very good man. He'll lead you right through the program.
Rajan, a loan officer from First Republic Mortgage Bankers, live in studio this evening with us. Ladies and gentlemen, you can call. You can be as elated as Horace is by making a phone call to 718-325-5555. Call, speak with Rajan. So one of these lovely days I can say, hey, another true success story who listened to the radio, heard the clients calling on the air, and made the move like Horace did. Even though he said he was a little pessimistic, he made the move and became pleasantly pleased. Right, Horace?
Very pleased. In fact, I am 3.5% more pleased than with my other bank.
I guess your interest rate really got better, didn't it?
real better, and I'm very happy with it. And he locked me in at a fixed rate for 30 years. And if I want to do anything in this for future, I'm going right back to Rajan.
And the good thing is that even when we were sitting there at the closing table, and Horace, you could tell him. I mean, I like to just give advice, and we were actually talking about somewhere down the line. Which he has a lot of equity in the house, utilizing some of that equity and buying an investment property or certain things like that.
Yes.
So, the thing where I like is that we form a bond, a relationship. It's not just a one-time thing. You go in, you sign papers, I say goodbye, and that's it. No.
You've built a relationship.
It's a step from the beginning, and we work together. And I said to Horace and his wife, I said, anytime at all you have a question, a concern, no matter what it is,
make that call.
Give me a call.
Yes.
He has my cell number. I said, Horace, give me a call at any time.
Horace, you are a happy man. I'm so happy that you're on the air with us, telling the Tri-State listeners exactly what transpired for you at First Republic Mortgage Bankers.
Let me ask you a question, Horace. Throughout the experience, did you find it to be a very demanding experience? Was it difficult? Did you have to get us tons and tons of documents? Or was it fairly easy, and did we explain to you why we need certain documentation?
Yeah, it was fairly easy and fair, and all the documents was met. And if I had a problem, I would talk to you, and you would just say, okay, Horace, just do this, that, and I'll do certain other things, and don't worry about it. I like your style, Rajin. I could deal with you anytime, man.
And that's the best thing, you know. And what I like, especially dealing with people like Horace, is that, you know, when we sit down and we form a certain amount of trust in each other. You know, I mean, I remember I went to his house, and he had his driver's license, and we usually need to make a copy of that, you know, for our file. And he says, you know, listen, Rajan, take it. It's all right. You gonna bring it back to me tomorrow? I said, yes, I'll bring it back. He says, okay, take it. Okay. And I said, you actually trust me? He says, yes, I trust you. And I appreciate that. And when we have that kind of trust in each other, believe me, it makes you want to do the best, the absolute best for each other.
Very, very true.
And I'm happy that he is pleased with everything, and that, you know, he really feels that he is a success story.
Very, very. I'll tell you one last thing. I tell you, I have a wife, and my wife is very, very hard to please. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one that can please her. But on another note, she was very convinced, because after I spoke to her, I said, listen, I'm going to try First Republic, and you got to come with me. And I convinced her, and she came. And after the transaction was done, I think she's inside right now looking at the check. Smiling, man. Smiling.
Well,
and I didn't expect any money back either. I didn't expect it, but when Rajin told me, listen, man, you're going to get money back, I said, what? I was too happy.
There we go.
Yes.
I'm happy.
So thank you again, Rajin. Thanks again, man.
It was a pleasure, believe me.
I think I can relax better now, because now, first, before I used to play my different things in separately, but now everything is on one umbrella.
There you go.
Makes life easier. One simple check at each month
just one
covers
simple
everything.
check to the bank, and the bank take care of all of my problems.
And you know what, Horace? I'm going to ask you one last question from me. So, all of those that are listening to you out there, and you said it earlier that you were a bit pessimistic, right? So, I'm sure there are people that's listening, and they're still a bit pessimistic and a little scared. What would you say to those people like you were in that situation?
Well, I would say to them, listen, talk to Rajin. Rajin will bring you through that pessimistic or optimistic way that you have. He will bring you through it, and he will walk you through it, and he's not going to force you into anything. When he don't tell you and explain to you, you're going to be convinced.
Well, let me just give the number out so they can call and get convinced by Rajin. The phone number, ladies and gentlemen, for the studio to speak with Rajin privately, confidentially, he'll take it definitely off the air, is 718-325-5555. Once again, 718-325-5555. Make the phone call, speak with Rajin, and have yourself be a true success, just like Horace is right now on the air. Horace, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us.
You are so welcome.
Thank you.
Take care, Horace. Thank you again.
Take care, my brother.
All righty. Thanks a lot. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another true success brought to you by First Republic Mortgage Bankers. Loan officer being Rajin. And Rajin, I see calls on hold. I know they belong to you. The phone number, once again, ladies and gentlemen, 718-325-5555. Make the call and speak to Rajin and have him help you out right now. And we'll be right back.
First Republic Mortgage Bankers is a licensed mortgage banker, direct lender in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Florida, Delaware, Maryland, Georgia, South Carolina, headquartered at 110 Jericho Turnpike, Floral Park, New York.